quality on YouTube is subjective. So quality of information is deeply subjective on YouTube. However, quality of presentation is something that can be pretty objectively measured. I think it's pretty. I think you could set out some pretty clean and clear objective measures for quality of information. For our quality of presentation. But you're right, the rest is very subjective. Out of Showdown here, which might enable a Guardian. Sweet, it didn't. And then from here, this is probably pretty good for us. Oh, they're a zoo deck. Interesting. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Well, now I feel kind of torn. Because I want to Killmonger this turn. I think I'm Killmongering this turn, right? And I'm just giving up the Sanctum. Because I want my death to be free. And this is one of those, whoa, they just didn't play for, oh, they might be Squirrel Girling or Shawning. I think this is one of the things players don't do frequently enough in this game mode, which is punt the Sanctum on particular turns, so that way they can get ahead in the Sanctum later on. If you're like, Jeff, how do I get better at this game mode? What's something I should be doing more of? Like, this is something you should be doing more of. I think this is enough here. I guess it's 12 no matter how I slice it, huh? I think we're probably winning the Sanctum here. I love the Sanctum game mode. Glad to see Jeff likes it too. Thanks for the biddies, Koi Cricket. Appreciate it. And now I have a bunch of 1/5s. Hoo! Hoo!
I am Groot.
And I think I just eat the maximum amount of things here, so that way my nulls are huge for next turn. I guess I could just eat the left. Do my best corporate Democrat impersonation. Navier, thank you for the 85 months. I appreciate the over 7 years. Welcome back. Oh my goodness, I forgot we were getting another Killmonger from that. So hot. So hot. Is there an next turn? There might not be a next turn. That's fair. All right, we might just be winning this turn. You are mine. Morgan looking dangerously close to playable. Oh no, not another Guardian of the Galaxy. How will I ever win the game now? Oh wait. Oh wait.
Victory.
Oh no, chat. We were playing this deck to try and spew our resources with. We're gonna end up winning by mistake. Feels like we're gonna end up winning by mistake angle. All right, so probably some type of Batroc pile here for the opponent. Look at our lovely Fastos boy. I think it's this. I think it's this.
I want the throne.
Oh, opponent didn't realize how Sanctum plus Bifrost works. We get to punish their Groot and get the Sanctum. So again, Sanctum is counted after everything. So locations all go first, gamers. I am going to play Morgan here and set up for next turn. Am I? If I do this, I do this, or do I do this? Be able to get Killmonger back with Morgan. That's probably not useful. I gotta clean out this one so we're smaller over here. Rip. Oh wait, the werewolf's gonna get smaller. That's fun.
Impressive.
We're locked. We're locked in the center though, which is not great. Hey, would you look at that, chat? Another one of their Guardians of the Galaxy missed. Funny how that works. All right, they're snapping me. Gamora plus move Jeff is their biggest possible, probably. I guess they could go 1-drop plus Gamora. Let's say they just have Gamora plus move Jeff. Gamora plus the dog is 19, 22. They would be going to 25 on the right. This gets me to more than 25.
Hello.
Oh, I should have snapped him back. Nah, probably not. We could lose this, I think. Holy, yep, alright. GG. Alright, go to the left. Go to the left. Go to the left. Sick. Alright, so them stepping back means if I win the left, I win the game. So I'll just commit all of our points there, just in case. About to get a Goliath Darta, that's why they fist bump me. Nope, just Gamora. Good night. Oh, this is my big man. This is my big man. Oh, that was a Triskelion Shag? It totally is, isn't it?
Victory.
That's totally a Triskelion Shag. That is, yep. These decks don't usually play Shag, which is why I wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, the latest patch unfortunately broke the in-game music. It's not ideal. Oh, hey, we did the Destroy Cards mission. Nailed it. We are playing some 6 costs on occasion. Music, come back. That's a good suggestion. Maybe I should do that. Play the. Can anybody get me a link to the Snap music? There's a Snap music playlist on YouTube somewhere, right? Anyone wanna send me that? Couch Boy, thank you for the 21. I am a deeply ancient old man who I don't have a Spotify account. Listen, chat, I used Pandora Internet Radio for a very long time. And then now I use Google Music because it gets included with my YouTube Premium. I have Pandora in my bookmark still.
Rest in peace.
Enough said, bub.
All right. Let's see if I can get this at a level that's not offensive. Does this ever win the game here? I don't think it does. I think I just kill Danny, and then we like death plus null next turn. Is the game plan?
I want the throne.
All right, you let me know how terrible that is for music or not. Is that too loud? That's fine. Okay. Oh, the game is echoing. Let me fix that. That should be good. Is the YouTube stream still live? People on the Twitch side are saying the stream died. That's alive. Alright, well, I guess we're dead there. Weird. Live for you. All right. Well, I think it came back on Twitch. I don't know what that was. It sounds like Twitch just vomited for a lot of people. Yeah, for reference, I did not drop or disconnect anything on my end. That was 100% something on Twitch. Again, just fanning out to play to whatever the location on turn 3 is going to be. We died horribly in the previous game. Wow, this is deeply rude. I guess we're still winning the Sanctum, but poor Logan. Which of your children tried to make a phone call? Someone must have picked up the phone and disconnected the stream. There's a deep cut if I ever heard one. Yes, Red Guardian nerf giving us 4 points there is a good call out. Oh no! Shauna overfilled. Oh, wait! The location shuffles with the Sanctum. That's so good. I forgot that was how that worked. That's so good for our hero. Holy. We will get to revisit all the absolutely fantastic tracks we've had over the years, huh? They do a really good job of consistently having phenomenal music for the menu music. Does that mean Quake is super dirty this mode? Quake is banned in this mode.
Impressive.
Wow, they shrunk my null and made my death cheaper. Poor null chat, he's a grower, not a shower. Think it's just this? God, it hurts though. You think they're gonna shag me on the left? I think they're gonna shag me. It looks like they're playing the list we were playing earlier, which means there could be a shag coming. If I think they're gonna shag me on the left, do I just do this? I really wanted to eat. Actually, do I do this? You could just put null there. That's an adorable idea. How do I do that? Oh, I forgot they could move the arrow and get the werewolf in.
Power must be.
So we still lose this. My original line won the game, right? Chat, fuck me. This is what I get for listening to fucking chat. That's gonna go center and then I'm gonna lose. Well, it went to the right at least. But you love chat, something like that. I think this is good. We'll see. I'm winning the left. I have a chance I'm winning the center. Shauna randomly making Nova is pretty hot. Mommy? Ugh, seriously, I've been guardian enough. Mercy. Mercy. Electra's spicy. I like Electra in this game mode. That's hot. So I would have won this game if I would have played for the 2 1-pointers on 6. I could have played for the 2 1-pointers and then I would have gone to 16 if I won them both. So chat fixated on the big one and I let myself get caught up in chat. Shit, I can't snap on the first turn here. It's all but a guarantee. Got Twitch brained, yep, basically.
Impressive.
One animal with a gun, please. Nothing discard. Okay, so our Morgan Le Fay is on the bottom of our deck. Oh my goodness, we are cooked. Yes, this is the Hellfire season. All right, Logan, I'm gonna need you to go to the right for a second, buddy. Unlucky. Unlucky. That was one of the worst points in Marvel Snap's history, yeah? Half their Gwenpool triggers went there. I don't think I can snap them just so they have so much power unaccounted for, but there's a chance we win the Sanctum here. That was the peak of Blob Winter. Opponent has played this game very well. They've been very in tune with punting the Sanctum to get ahead for Sanctum for future turns. We'll see if that's enough for them to keep up, though. Is null enough to win the center. It probably is. I guess they have Gwenpool unaccounted for, so a lot of their cards probably just can't play center, right? I mean, it was probably their only card that could play into Crimson Cosmos.
Victory.
Likely it was their only card that could play into Crimson Cosmos, so. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Since I've got that playing in the background, I'm gonna turn off the music. I was like, why do I keep getting double? Because sometimes the client music's working. Okay. While it's broken in game, I'm gonna leave the stat music muted and we'll just loop this soundtrack of stat music in the background. Which isn't perfect, but it's better than randomly having silence during the games, I think. Man, that Twitch glitch cost us like 300 viewers. That's really annoying. Trash platform. Nah, I'm scared. I think they got us 6. No, we win by 1. We win by 1. Should have moved your land shark, buddy. I am not playing for Sanctum this turn. Yeah, now Morgan gets us back a 1-7 Bob and a 1-8 Rocket Raccoon that gets even larger. That are both free. Oh, and a 1-5 Squirrel Girl. I forgot about that one. Nice Guardian of the Galaxy, dickhead. And now we're done, right? The game is over. Oh, I guess a Shang-Chi could get us. Am I playing around Shang? I think I'm playing around Shang. Wait, no, I'm beating Shang, right? They Shang me. They end up at 16. I end up at 14. Oh, Bob moves. This beats Shang, yes? This beats Shang. It's 14-17 versus 16. And it's going to 31 otherwise. Oh, Bob, sorry. Bob is moving. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, Rocket dies to Shang. Gosh, that's so awkward. Ah, still let him Shang me. I'm trying to win the game. I panicked. I panicked! They're gonna beat it. I'm gonna die to Shang because I panicked.
Power must be controlled.
Oh, I panicked and made the worst possible line. Because not only did I lose to Shang, but I also lose in the future. I also lose the future lengths. I threw my null in there too. Yep. Oh, it's frustrating. I ran out of time. Oh, I could have positioned in a way where the Bob would have moved in. Obviously, I should have put the null somewhere else. Yeah, fill one lane and put Bob in another, so that way he guarantees to jump into there after they Shang me. Was the line. I just didn't have time to count it out and figure it out where exactly that needed to go. Triple the regular rate to do an astral projection deck when this is done. Do you have a deck for me or do I have to build it? Nice Rocket Raccoon, dickhead. You want to see what I can build? I'd have to think about it. I don't know that I have any ideas in my brain offhand. I was expecting them to punt this turn. They're setting up for future ones. Oh, hey, what's it called? Uncle Ben could mess the werewolf up here, yeah? Did I buy the $100 card? Absolutely not.
Enough said,
Everyone who bought Kid Omega sent a message the second dinner loud and clear that they can and should structure their event like that again. And I don't think that event was structured very well, so I didn't play it and I didn't buy the card. Your actions speak louder than your words. No point in me snapping, because if I win the left, I'm winning the game anyways, so... They shag me, they shag me.
got him.
We're still beating that, yeah. Venom is a big boy. Alright, I'll see what we can do with Astral Protection up my dance. Thank you for the tip. That's super generous of you. I do appreciate it. I think my plan is to... We need to do an ad. Let's do one more game. I'm gonna do another half hour or so with this deck. Maybe 40 minutes, and then we're gonna kick on over to check in some stats and doing some regular stuff. Yeah, I played I think like an hour and a half or 2 hours of High Voltage Overdrive on the first day it was live and then didn't touch it again explicitly. Naked Death, you nasty. Jeff, is it normal to get Agamotto for a series 4 pack? Yeah, you could high roll all sorts of stuff from the lower series packs. We are cooked, gamers. I need a kill daddy. I need a kill daddy. Uncle Ben is basically Killmonger, right? So that's how that works. Yeah, same thing. Oh, are they Era shit? Is that what this is? There's a red border? The only people less creative than people putting... playing Guardians and all of these decks are the people that put red borders on Erishim. Truly some of the least interesting human beings on the planet. Ha! Joke's on you, I couldn't play for the Sanctum. How are we up by 2? I truly don't know. Am I supposed to do this? Maybe they can't play for here. If they do play for here, they're locked in. If they don't snap, I kind of like doing this, hoping that the Sanctum goes here next turn. Although I guess they're at 15 now. Nah, I just can't win because they have airship armor. Yep. That's so sad. You'd have absolutely railed them. I'm glad this deck isn't popular in this game mode, because man, is it just the worst sort of feeling to play against. Lowest quality Marvel Snap gameplay imaginable. While Snap's been mostly fine, I think that's been the most refreshing part about playing Shadowverse lately, is Shadowverse doesn't have any RNG inside of its actual cards for the most part. There's a couple of cards that like deal damage randomly on the board, but there's no randomly generated trash that makes the gameplay feel like a casino lottery that's not worth engaging with. Have some efforts. We're gonna play some more of this when we get back. That was our first airship in like 6 hours of Sanctum. It's not very popular or good, so it's just annoying even when it's not very popular or good. If you're watching on YouTube and you enjoy watching me get slapped around by the big red man, make sure you tap the like button. Doesn't cost you anything. Yeah, Guardians is #1 with a bullet, and then Zoo is definitely #2. I was having fun with Living Tribunal. Why would Living Tribunal remotely be good? I guess there's not a lot of tech cards. You just like limp along until you dominate all three. I mean, never said good, just right. Like, how do your game wins look though? Like, I was like trying to think like, how does Living Tribunal? Because Living Tribunal is just a deck that doesn't put any points out early, right? It's like, how do you not die by 5? I guess is the question a lot of the time. I feel like they're gonna be able to push you out by 5 a significant amount of the time. Oh, there were free Merlin boosters in here. Almost missed that. Shop reset here in a minute. Gosh, you're gonna be a really bad culture fit for here, gamer, if the first thing you do is show up to my channel and your very first message is complaining about Marvel Snap. Take that negativity and send it somewhere else. Holy. Oh, I saw this picture that's worth sharing, by the way. This is excellent or what? They're going ice fishing, chat. No way that's ice. You can actually see their face. That's true, unfortunately. Ooh. Does Bob jump before or after locations go? Anybody know? He's after? Twitch chat is very confident it's after. YouTube chat is fairly confident it's before. Let's find out together, shall we?
Impressive.
Bug.
Great power comes.
Ban YouTube chat. All right, we won one of the 50-50s. We got that going for us. All right then, Bobbert. I just play Morgan in the middle and let the Bob shuffle. I'm supposed to be coming to the US for holiday next year, and the thing with the Norwegian chap who had the advanced beam on his phone got expelled from the country. I'm worrying something inadvertently will happen to me. Genuinely, I say this coming from a place of hoping for your well-being. You absolutely should not come here. You should change your plans and get refunds for whatever amount of money you've spent if you put any money in. If you are not obligated to come here for business, you absolutely should not come to the United States. It's not good here, gamers. It's not good. Yes, that's the other thing. Even if you think you're someone who's gonna come here and be safe, you coming here and spending, you know how we always talk about you vote with your wallet with shitty video games that ultimately don't matter? Spending your tourism money in the United States right now is giving validation to the Trump administration. Vote for human rights with your wallet if you're a tourist who's going to be traveling internationally. Listen, I don't get into it too frequently on stream these days because it's just like, it's a giant fire hose of awful out there, and I just don't want to be bogged down in it constantly. But I don't know how the United States gets back from where it's at this point, but it's real bad. If you're not familiar with how they're treating people here, it's really not great. Cube Donor, thank you for the 28 months. I appreciate the prime. Welcome back. Yeah, there's a lot of really awesome places you could vacation with your son. Even other places in North America. Canada's great, I hear. Jimmy the Bass, thank you for the 2 years. I mean, you do you, but that is definitely my feelings on the topic. Normally I don't play to the location on 2, but I want to just see what we roll with Black Vortex here. Alright, that's below average. Yes, Black Vortex also means the Star-Lord on 2 doesn't matter here. Snap to move Bob. Ben could move Bob, and then snapping could move him back in.
Rest in peace.
All right, we do this, and then just snap their mom out, right? Biggest they should have is Drax. I guess they could have Rocket plus Groot. Whoever Morgan this turn. Oh yeah, I guess Morgan would have also beaten Drax, yeah. Yeah, it's probably supposed to Morgan last turn. This beats Gamora if Bob goes right. Yeah, I think this is line. It's a 50, 50, 50. And if Bob goes center, I'm at, what's it called? If Bob goes center, I'm at 15. Only need one more point. Oh wait, actually, you know what I'm supposed to do here? I'm supposed to kill the Uncle Ben because that pulls Drax out. So I'm taking away 5 for me, but I'm taking 9 out of their lane. I have priority here.
Great power comes.
Some great. So we're winning if we win the center, and then we win by a lot if we win the right. Ooh, they might actually have us on the right. They're a little short. Yeah, 14.
Victory.
This deck seems really good, and Morgan Le Fay seems playable. Yeah, she's very reasonable. I agree. Whoo! Doggy! Giddy up, cowboy. Look at this skill game. My PayPal must have cleared to bed. What do we think of Shawna into Rocket, Killmonger into Morgan on? Yeah, I think it's Shawna into Rocket, Killmonger into Morgan on 5. Oh, I love this one. What season was this? Oh, this was the symbiote season. That's so good. I have been zeroed, unfortunately. Oh, but we have an extra energy. That's sweet. Zero Ben? No, I want a Spider-Man.
Great power comes.
Oh no! Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. Shit. Got a fucking chode. Hate people chat so much. How's he playing the old game music? Witchcraft. I just gotta hope the Sanctum bounces back and forth between center and left. Yeah, Shadowverse works your same account on mobile and PC. I need to draw null, and then I need the Sanctum to go left. Yeah, we're cooked, unfortunately. Messing this up was so bad. I have to play for the left tier because otherwise, if they had even a single point plus the 5, they win the game on the spot. Go mid! Go mid! I did miss the 50%er on Null, but I got the 50%er on the Sanctum, so. Perfectly balanced as all things should be, yep. This deck's been much better than I was expecting it to. Why are gamers retreating? For reference, they changed it in the OTA yesterday, so if your opponent retreats, you get 16 scrolls. So your opponent retreating is fine. They actually improved that from last time. It was the one functional thing they changed. As of the OTA last night, you're getting 16 scrolls when your opponent retreats. So you also don't have to feel bad if you're over a game and you want to leave. You're not putting your opponent out if you don't feel like playing against them. You leave, you lose your scroll, they get 16 charms or whatever they're called. Playing the old music is super premium pass exclusive. Man, how much of a meltdown is the community gonna have as a whole if the super premium pass really has an extra card in it next month? They're gonna lose their minds, aren't they? Torches on 7. It was a footnote in the OT. Oh, did they confirm that that's coming? What a cursed pair of locations. Oh, the OTA footnote was the Sanctum change. Yeah. What a card. What a gamer, what a card. Wolverine goes right, they played Drax here and we win it. Rats. Well, I got part of it right at least. Data minds say the Super Premium Pass is going to have an S4 card in it, yes. Yes, I'm aware that Bob cannot move. And neither can Nightcrawler. That's so sad.
Rest in peace. Impressive.
Man, chat. That's fucking Guardians deck, chat. It's so funny. It's so funny to me. What if I do this and play for the left and the right? And then next turn, I just need 1 point, right? Null beats Gamora, but it gets got by Shang-Chi. And I could give them 5 points here. They could be Gamora-ing me. So I think I just do this. And this is another thing I think people make the mistake of too often. They don't hyper focus on winning a couple of turns from now, right? Because now the way this is played out, they have to win all 3 for the rest of the game. I just need to win either of these to win. So the line I took doesn't mean I can win the turn. It means I can't win the turn that game, but it sets me up to very likely win it the following turn. And those types of decisions are what really make me love this game mode. That sequencing and forward thinking gets so rewarded. I'm just really unimpressed by the Guardians deck. The Guardians deck is the cleanest example of a level 1 deck I have ever seen in a game. In fact, I would go so far as to say, I think this game mode is the best example of I'm trying to articulate what I want to say. This game mode is the first time I've ever seen the most popular deck not be the best deck by such a significant margin. Is our null dead? Why would our null be dead?
Great power comes.
Rest in peace.
Oh, Sauron happened. That's so funny. I was like, I feel like I'm missing something. Everybody's saying null is dead. What am I missing? What if I do this to set up for Morgan next turn? So that sounds fun. And then next turn I have 6 energy, so I actually get to play Death and Morgan. God, that would have been such the perfect draw if we hadn't gotten freaking Sauron. It's fine. We don't win this turn, but we might win this turn. We definitely win next turn. I'm not snapping them on the off chance. They might be trying to feed me an extra scroll. But there's a chance we lose here. Oh, I forgot to click end. Apologies about it. That will step. Yeah, Morgan has been surprisingly functional. This is the Dark Avengers season OST. You know, I was just thinking I hadn't heard this one. This was the season I didn't play Snap. So I don't think I've actually heard this one before. January I only did Pokemon Pocket. That was the Iron Patriot season. Hey, thanks, Jova. Good to have you here. I think Morgan becomes more playable when you have more than 6 turns. Yeah, that's true. You do periodically have more than 6 in this game. Oh my, I have Death and Null in a cloning match game against another Destroy deck. We have not played ongoing yet in this game mode. We'll have to do that at some point before it's done. Accept humbly and graciously.
Impressive.
Oh, yikes. So they're that kind of destroy deck. That being said, I can still snap them here, yeah? I guess they could be Black Panther, but I'm bigger than a Black Panther, right? That's scary. It is a little scary. My Venom's pretty big, though. Oh, I should have played Squirrel Girl, right? So I was beating the Bucky. Null left should win it, yeah? Death Venom is bigger. They're gonna destroy Nimrod, Marty. They're gonna blow some shit up here. And if there's a next turn, which there might be, my death will be free next turn. I'm gonna be honest, chat. Aside from people mindlessly spamming the Guardians, I really just like this game mode more than regular Snap. It's so much more interesting and tactical. Yeah, I said that last time too. I genuinely think they should figure out some way to make this permanent over Conquest. Actually, I'm gonna Killmonger first, so that way Uncle Ben Spider-Man doesn't end up in the center. It's pretty inaccessible for players, but it's nice if you... What are you saying is inaccessible for new players? Are you saying this game mode is or Conquest is? Because the fact that Guardians are good in this game mode actually makes it a lot more accessible for new players than regular does. Okay, they cloned their null, but I just got my 16th point, so we're good to go here.
Victory.
I think they should do a thing where the top X cards each day get banned. I mean, they realistically, if it was a regular game mode, I think they probably just need to do what they do in regular Snap and like occasionally adjust things or ban things in this case, not because they're too good, but just because they're common. Like, I don't even think you need to get rid of all of the Guardians, just like tapping Drax and Gamora drastically changes the dynamic of it all, probably. I was a little surprised they didn't adjust the ban list at all, just because gamers aren't creative, but genuinely, this session of Sanctum, many hours in at this point, reminds me of Sanctum the exact last time around. Everyone I'm playing against is just doing the same stuff for the most part, but I've played 3 or 4 different decks now, and every off-meta deck I've played has felt competitive and interesting. Like, I really can't emphasize enough how much all these different decks that I've been touching feel fantastic. And if you love playing Guardians, by all means play the Guardians. But if you're playing Guardians of the Galaxy in this game mode because you think it's giving you an edge, it's absolutely not. There are so many things that you could do better with. And if you want a roundup of all the off-meta things, tomorrow morning's video on the Hoglandia Snap channel is gonna cover decks like this Destroy One and Victoria Hand and other stuff that I've been playing that's not Guardians that's going to be fun and competitive in this mode. So if you want a range of stuff, I'm gonna put that together tonight before bed. It'll be up tomorrow, and then we'll probably do like a regular ladders best decks for Sunday. I'm gonna do 2 videos this weekend on the Snap channel is my plan. This deck was fun though. I don't have any changes. I had low expectations going in, and honestly, Morgan Le Fay really impressed me. I think my big takeaway from this, someone hammered it in chat, is that Morgan feels really good when there's periodically a 7th turn in the game. And in regular Snap, I don't think you have time to play Magic to get that 7th turn, but in Sanctum, you periodically have a 7th turn just by how the game plays out naturally. And that made it significantly better.